This show is being recorded inside the This show is being recorded inside the United States National Library. Ha!
During the making of this podcast, no brain cells were used. Isn't it obvious?
Hello and welcome to Pull Yourself to Pieces, the podcast...
Hold it. This isn't Masterpiece Theater?
Nope. Pull Yourself to Pieces.
Are you sure? Because I have an invitation here that says,
What?
admit one for a matinee performance of Masterpiece Theater.
Where did you get that?
Well, you know the valet that parks our cars? He
Yeah.
gave it to me. And then I heard him laughing as he drove away with the car.
Oh.
You don't think...
Yeah, Ray. You've been scammed.
I can't believe it. What is this again?
Great Shakespearean performances.
Oh, really? Oh, goody. Will we hear Macbeth?
No, this is Bill,
Oh, and this is Ray, and you're listening to Pull Yourself to Pieces.
the podcast.
Dead air.
Pull Yourself to Pieces will now give you about 30 seconds of silence in order to get our dead air out of the way and to have a smooth flowing show. Here we go.
Bill, did you turn down the mics?
What do you think?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
You don't believe I did.
True.
If I
don't.
tell you I did,
Yeah.
I probably did.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So, did you make the appointment?
Yeah, I had to.
You really going to go through with it?
Well, I really have no choice. My number's up, and it's time. Everybody says eventually you got to do it. So I got to do it.
Are you scared?
Scared? Yeah, a little. I'm a little apprehensive. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect.
Well, do you think it'll hurt?
Oh, well, they say you don't feel a thing, but I'm trusting these people. How do I know?
That's if they don't find anything.
Right.
Right.
And even then they say you don't feel anything.
You hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long do you think it is?
Well, it's got to be pretty long. It's got to go up there and, it's got to be long enough to take pictures, snapshots. So,
Oh, hey, can I get a copy of it on DVD?
Jesus, Bill, it's a colonoscopy, not a sex tape. Oh,
right.
I think our time's up.
Oh, okay.
This presentation sponsored by?
With today's changing political climate, you may find yourself at a party or function where those around you are spreading lies or half-truths. To keep this BS from settling in your brain and causing irreparable damage, the scientists at No Brain Poo Industries have invented an amazing device. It is called the BS Canceller. What may look like a hearing aid is actually a 100% noise-canceling device that functions like a supercomputer whose algorithm instantly detects BS. When BS is detected, a tiny alarm sounds telling you that the implied BS has been canceled. Some minor side effects, such as mild headache, may occur, and studies have shown that one eventually gets used to every conversation looking like a poorly dubbed Asian film due to the 7-second time delay. Find the BS Canceller in your Sharper Image catalog.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Hey, Bill, you know what's coming up next? My favorite segment. Guess what it is?
What, the one with all the clowns in the car?
No. Have you ever wanted to? The one where I get to rant,
Oh, right.
tell you
Ray's
about all the
rant.
things. Yeah, all the things that go through my head. You know, get
We don't have
you a
enough
little
hours
peek
for that.
to give you a little peek inside what goes on inside my head. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Scary.
right. So, all right. So let me ask you this: have you ever wanted to tell your significant other just how fat they do look in those pants?
Well,
And then, yeah,
not if you wanted to stay with them
healthy, or
or
stay healthy.
alive,
Yeah,
not injured.
end up with a knife in your back in the middle of the night. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
bad. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me ask you this: have you ever wanted to walk into a pharmacy with fake blood splattered all over your shirt
Oh my
and
God.
ask where the Band-Aid aisle is? Hey, can I have a Band-Aid? Just to see the look on the pharmacist's face,
Oh, that's really scary.
ain't it?
That's something you might be able to get away with on Halloween. You do that any other time, you're gonna
Yeah.
have
What?
you're gonna have you're gonna have some pretty disturbed patrons in that pharmacy.
Yeah. Could you imagine people coming over and asking me, "What happened? Were you shot?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I just need a Band-Aid." I've got all this fake blood. All right.
Like all over, like it's
All over. Yeah.
it's
No, I mean seriously, like an artery is gone. Okay.
oh God.
Have you I'm evil. Have you ever wanted to break out in song and sing the main song from a chorus line in an eerily quiet library?
What is it? The one
One
singular sensation.
singular sensation to every move. Wouldn't that be awesome? All of a
That
sudden you
would
just break out in song.
that would you know what would be even really funnier and
What?
weirder if
What?
you started to get some of the other people to join in with
To
you.
join in.
'Cause
Yeah.
it starts out as one person normally singing it,
Right.
right? And then it
Yeah.
grows to more and more. Yeah,
Can
that
you
would
just
be
imagine how far they jump off their seats when you start with singing? Because everybody's in their book and they
right.
don't expect somebody to start
Not in
breaking
the
out into
library,
song.
no.
Yeah. Oh, I want to do that so bad. Okay.
But-
Ha- Have you ever wanted to substitute cat food for tuna in tuna salad you prepare for your in-laws?
oh God. If you could get away with it, sure.
Now, here's a true story. A friend of mine back in high school, his father asked him to go make some tuna salad. So he went in the cabinet and he grabbed the cat food and he
On
made
purpose or by
cat
accident?
I think on purpose.
Oh,
And so he used the cat food and
oh.
made cat food salad out of it and gave it to his father, and his father ate it, never knowing that it was cat food.
Father said, "I loved it. I want that one."
I love yeah.
That was
So that was
had
actually
more of a wang tangy taste to it.
yeah. My old roommate Kenny did that. Okay. So yeah. All right. That was a great story when he told us. We fell on the floor when he told us what he did.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Have you ever wanted to pretend you were a doctor when at some time, somewhere, someone said, "Is there a doctor in the house?" You would just stand up and go, "I'm a doctor."
That would be funny. That would be
Funny.
something
And then walk
my
over
daughter-
and look at the patient and go, "I don't know what's wrong with him."
I thought
I
you
have
try
no
and go as
idea.
far as you can. You know,
Well, you
I mean,
know,
when you think about when you go to a doctor and you go into the
Yeah.
office, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably could get pretty far if you faked it. Think about it. You could go pretty far
Yeah.
because he's going to
I-
come in there and you're going to ask him just like you'd be prepared to say, "So, what's bothering you?" And
Right.
he or she is going to tell
Right.
you that I got this problem and that problem,
Right.
that problem, and then you're going to
yeah.
examine them, which again you could still be probably getting away with it. It's just when we come finally down to the
no,
diagnosis.
I think that's going to bring me some jail time. No, I don't think. I don't think that's a good idea.
If he's complaining about he's got a pain in his butt, yes, and if she's got a problem with her breasts, then yeah, that's gonna
That's
get you in
going to be
trouble.
trouble. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from that. All right, here's the last one, and then the pain
Okay.
is over. All right. Have you ever wanted to order fillet of cat off
Huh?
of an Asian restaurant menu
Okay.
just to see the look on the guy's face?
Oh,
And
that
wouldn't
would
it
be
be
priceless. That would
wouldn't
be
it be
priceless.
funny? Wouldn't it be funny if he said, "How would you like that prepared?" Oh, that would be see how fast I run out of that restaurant.
Right.
Not to disparage Asians, but this is the the what's the one? The old
The
wives'
wacky
tale
stuff that
that
goes through your head? Oh.
no, this is that old wives' tale of that, why there are no
Oh, I
cats
know.
around
Yeah.
the
Right.
yeah.
Right.
But that's not true. So
It's just
all our
because
Asian friends
it's just because the
right.
chicken doesn't look like chicken that you expect to
On the
see it.
stick, that chicken on a stick,
Well, that's
I
true.
don't
That
know.
kind of has a
It
weird
it
look like
looks
that
like
too.
it looks like whiskers to me. I'm telling
When
you.
you fry
What?
chicken like that, I
Yeah.
think it ends
Yeah.
up looking kind of weird.
Like a
And
cat? You mean like a
yeah,
cat? Like a kitten?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
This is breaking news.
So, Ray, you gonna read us some headlines?
Well, it depends. Do you want me to?
Well, that's what this segment is supposed to be.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. That makes
Breaking
sense.
news, news that
Right.
breaks. It's like
News
right
that breaks.
now, right this
Right.
second, this
Oh.
news came out. And there's
Yeah,
people
but
waiting.
well, not really. I made this all up. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So here we go. Top headlines.
Wait a minute.
You didn't know that? All right, listen. Scientists have discovered what appears to be a third eye developing in the center of foreheads of chronic cell phone users. They think this phenomenon is a result of walking into too many buildings, cars, telephone poles, and other cell phone users.
This makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, doesn't it?
I've seen people actually do all those things.
Yeah. And just think if they had a third eye, that third eye could be watching out for all that other crap and avoid it. So,
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
great thing. Yeah.
3 eyes.
In other news, with rats outnumbering humans in New York, the Big Apple has now been reduced to some pits and a stem. So,
Oh,
yeah.
it's horrible.
No longer the Big Apple. Yeah, no longer the Big Apple because
Wow.
they eat everything.
The rats are
And
taking over.
that pizza rat. Remember Pizza Rat? He was
No, who was
trying to get
Pizza
away
Rat?
with a. You don't remember Pizza Rat? Yeah, there was a rat trying to get away with a giant slice of pizza. I think it was on the subway, or he was pulling it down a flight of stairs, and everybody was watching this rat trying to get away with this slice of pizza.
Really?
Oh yeah. He was a internet sensation. He was dubbed Pizza Rat.
How did it end?
Don't know. That's the problem.
Did he get the pizza or did he get the train?
I don't know. I think he ended up with some garlic knots or maybe
okay.
a stromboli. I'm not sure. Anyway,
That was some good
so
rat.
yeah, it seems society has reached a low point when warnings such as "Do not place an anus" can be found on gas pump nozzles. Yeah, this is an
I
actual
think
thing.
there might be
What?
the confusion because it's gas.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're thinking, hey, gas comes out of that spot too.
yeah.
But they're not
But
they're
what?
not realizing we're talking about different kinds of gas.
Yeah, and
there.
why would you place that up there? I mean, of all things. I mean, but what's sad is that
Light a
this
match
warning
and see if you can get the blue flame.
I hope not. No, this warning can actually be found on some gas pump nozzles, and that's a scary thought.
Yeah.
Okay. In other news, Braille instructions placed on outdoor bank ATM machines have been removed in order to discourage the blind from driving.
Yeah, that's a very odd one, huh? That we actually have Braille instructions on an ATM machine.
First of all, we really shouldn't have blind people driving. That's a problem.
No,
right
we
there.
got to stop that.
But every time you pull up to an ATM, there's Braille on those numbers. And who is this for? That's what I don't understand. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. In what is being considered a bold and innovative move, hip hop artists take two. In what is being considered a bold and innovative move, hip hop artist Tupac Six Pack has added a piano, bass guitar, 12-string lead guitar, 4-piece horn section, and full-size drum set to his backup band. One listener commented, "I've never heard anything like this before."
Now that's funny. Wow.
Yeah.
What's funny about that is rap artists they
don't have a lot of instruments in their songs.
No, especially if you go way back. I mean, some of that stuff. I think about those. Do you remember those guys that would do the beatbox thing? Who was that?
I don't know.
The Fat Boys.
The Fat Boys.
The Fat Boys. You'd be like, they would do.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
that
they would
like
have
a
it.
was that like a more modern version of what used to be, doo-wop stuff where they would just kind of is
Maybe.
that this I, and then they did like, we're just doing this and then we'll just add in some background drum beat,
Yeah.
and the Fat Boys, that's so funny, the Fat Boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to think like what times were different then, when you think about it, when you were able to say a group called the Fat Boys,
Yeah.
and get away with it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't say something, you're going to offend anybody now. I mean, we
Yeah.
all got, and you know what's funny?
What?
The Fat Boys did a remake with Chubby Checker of The Twist. If you
Of all
remember
people.
that. Chubby Checker
Uh,
and the Fat Boys. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Well, sorry,
Now
I'm
it
going
does.
to
Yeah.
go so on with that. Where
All
were
right.
you?
In order to discourage celebrities from considering a presidential run, Congress has passed a bill requiring all potential candidates to have a minimum 75 IQ. Well, that's going to leave a lot of people
I hope
out.
that's low enough.
Yeah, that's
You
going to
think
leave a
that'll
lot
work?
of people out.
Let's
I hope so. I mean, 70 was Forrest Gump, so we'll see.
Right.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Uh,
And finally, in a surprising poll, 80% of viewers think soap. Wow, I just can't.
let's do it
Take
again.
two. Take two. In a surprising poll, 80% of viewers think soap operas are real.
Well, you know what?
What?
I guess so. With so much reality TV that people
Really?
think is reality TV,
Really?
they're gonna think the soap opera. Hey, remember Galaxy Quest? Those aliens
Yes.
thought that they were watching
right.
our TV shows and thought those were
Yeah,
historical
but that's
documents.
but
They
that's
mentioned it.
that's fake aliens. We're talking about.
Well,
Well, first of all, I made the whole thing up, so it's a moot point. But wouldn't
no,
that
but
be
we've got a lot
something
of
if
people walking around here that could
Yeah.
easily think that what they see, they believe me, they will see things that they think are true, and your eyes can't trust you. You cannot
Yeah.
trust what you see
Yeah.
or hear
I guess
unless
if you
it's coming
follow a
from
soap
pull
opera,
yourself to pieces.
yeah, that's true too. And I
Right.
guess if you follow a soap opera for long enough, you would actually think that these people are real. So,
Oh, sure.
well, that's it for the news. Thanks for stopping in. This segment is what Bill and I call What the Film, where either he or I ask the other or give the other a plot to a film, and the other person has to guess what the movie is. And tonight, all of our plots for this segment have one central theme: love. So, with that in mind,
Wait a second.
What?
Is this because I've done
What?
so poorly in the past on
No,
these that you're going to handicap
no.
me?
No,
You're-
no, no. This is
you're handicapping me.
but just something to realize that the central theme for all these is love. So,
Mhm,
with that in mind,
mhm.
here is our first plot. Plot number 1.
Give it to me.
A chance but brief encounter forces a man to battle the idea of fate as he questions the path of his life in his immediate future. A series of mishaps and assumptions force the potential couple to forever be separated, but the power of love conquers all and a happy ending ensues.
Whew, boy. That's a lot of story. Obviously, it's science fiction of some kind. I may need to have to ask for a clue.
A book.
The Notebook.
No.
Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
New York.
New York.
You'll get it with this next clue.
I hope so, because nothing's happening with the last two.
An ice skating rink.
Oh. Could it be Rocky?
No.
Wait, what?
But that's a damn good answer, but that's not Rocky, no.
Wow, I really thought that could have been Rocky.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All right, what's my last chance? Give me the plot one more time.
Okay. A chance but brief encounter forces a man to battle the idea of fate as he questions the path of his life in his immediate future. A series of mishaps and assumptions force the potential couple to forever be separated, but the power of love conquers all and a happy ending ensues.
This is a known movie?
Oh yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a known
This is a rom-com. This is a much-loved rom-com.
This isn't Groundhog Day.
No. You
I'm
might not
lost.
have seen. You might not
Oh,
have seen this film.
Maybe not.
It is the film Serendipity.
Oh, I never saw it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then you don't lose if you.
I feel better.
I think in this case, if you've never seen the film, you don't get it wrong.
That
because
makes a lot of sense.
That's a handicap. I mean, seriously. All right, let's try the next one.
All right.
All right. I'm pretty sure you've seen this one. All right. A hapless but likable lad suffers a great loss when the girl of his dreams leaves him for another. Along the way, someone new enters his life and renews his will to live. Still, obstacles pop up left and right, but he is able to vanquish each one until another happy ending ensues. Go.
That sounds like it could be 100 different films, although I can't think of any of them at the moment. Wow. I'm gonna need a clue.
Skiing.
Oh, that might have been too good of a clue. What's the plot again?
A hapless but likable lad suffers a great loss when the girl of his dreams leaves him for another. Along the way, someone new enters his life and renews his will to live. Still, obstacles pop up left and right, but he's able to vanquish each one until another happy ending ensues.
That has to be 80s classic Better Off Dead.
Bingo! There you go.
I knew it.
There you go.
I got it
Good,
right.
Good job.
I got it right. Cool.
Have you figured out the central theme here besides love yet?
Loss?
No. No. Think again.
Oh,
the star?
okay. Well,
Oh,
let's
you
see what
got it.
plot number
Okay.
3 is. All right.
Okay, here we
All
go.
right.
Plot number 3.
Yeah.
Two people from the opposite side of the tracks find each other, but an overly protective parent will stop at nothing to keep the star-crossed lovers apart. When the parent is faced with his own secret that has now come to life, they have to rely heavily on the couple that they so desperately tried to keep apart. Again, love conquers all and a happy ending ensues.
I don't know. I'm going to have to say anything.
Oh, you son of a bitch. There you go. All right, Billy.
Yes.
Congratulations.
John Cusack movies. Very good.
John Cusack movies.
Very
That's
good.
right.
Very good.
Blast from
You
the
know,
past. What?
those are I never saw Serendipity, but I would assume it was, similar to any of the other rom-com type of things that John Cusack was in.
Actually, it's not.
Except the only one that's not in this list, which because you only could do 3 anyway, was The Sure Thing, one of my favorite movies.
Yes, and another excellent film.
Yes.
What's interesting about Serendipity is their on-time screen. The time that they are on screen together is very, very short. It's really just basically in the very first part of the movie and at the end of the movie. They basically spend the whole middle part of the movie missing each other and living their lives, and then finally, interestingly enough, they come together in the end.
I'll have to watch it one of these days.
You really should watch it. It's very
Okay.
good. It's very
I
good.
will. All right.
All right, and that's it for this segment. Thanks for hanging out with us out there. Hope you did well too.
Thank you. Please wait for assistance.
This presentation sponsored by...
Are you someone who likes to be on the cutting edge of technology? Do you like to be the first to try out new things? Well, a new and exciting invention is about to hit stores near you. This item does not take pictures, nor does it allow you to talk to anyone or text anyone. You can't like anything with it. You can't play games with it, view cat videos with it, or send pictures of yourself to everyone you know with it. This amazing new invention does only one thing: it tells you what time it is anytime you look at it. It is called a watch, and other than change the battery in it from time to time, requires no maintenance. Be the first on your block to sport this new and exciting product found in stores that sell clocks.
Just plain stupid.
Hey, Bill, you know how we have this segment called Stupid Criminals?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this one is called Just Plain Stupid because
Is
the
that just
person involved.
playing stupid?
No, just plain.
Plane? Like a
plain.
flying plane?
No. Plain
Oh.
as in, a pound cake. Plain. Just plain
Oh,
stupid.
wait. Plain cake?
Plain. No,
Okay.
it was a bad analogy. Okay, so
Bad analogy. I got a bad analogies. I've been taking some medicine for that. My nose is so clogged.
oh gosh,
What?
the king of bad puns. Okay, so this is called Just Plain Stupid. Okay, so imagine you live in Ankara, Turkey. Okay, and
Okay.
you're a Turkish man, and your name is Beyhan Mutlu, and you decide to go drinking with a friend in a forest in a town called
In a forest?
in the forest. Yeah, you
Wait,
go
That's
in the
something they
forest.
normally do in Turkey? They drink in the forest?
I have no idea. Maybe there
Okay.
aren't too many places to drink, but
I guess.
this guy Beyhan and his friend went in the forest in the town of Inegal, northwest Turkey, on a Tuesday. And after a while, his wife, not finding him around anywhere, reported him missing after he did not return home. And she had heard that he had walked away from his friend drunk. Well, wouldn't you know it? A rescue team went out into the woods to find Mutlu, who
Mhm.
had basically found a house in the forest and went to sleep. So he's asleep. All these people are out there
Did
looking
the three
for him.
bears show up?
He wakes up. No, that's a different story.
Okay.
That's a whole different story. He wakes up, he walks outside, and he comes across members of the search party in the morning that are looking for him.
Wait
So
a minute. Wait.
He,
This guy got lost. He was drunk. He got lost in the
Right.
forest. And
He fell
then
asleep in
they
someone's
started
house.
a search party for him.
Right. So
Okay.
he wakes up, he goes outside, and he comes across a bunch of people in a search party. So he says, "What are you doing?" And they say, "Oh, we're out there looking for somebody." So he joins the search party that's looking for him. So after a while, they said, "Yes, we're looking for Beyhan Mutlu." And the guy apparently broke out into a cold sweat, he says, when I heard my name. He says, "I told them I was Beyhan Mutlu, but they continued to search." Now, who's the stupider one here? The people that continue to search when the guy they're looking for says, "Hey, I'm right here," or the guy who joins the search that's looking for himself? Okay.
Now,
So
what's funny is there's so many things
Yeah.
wrong with this, and this is a true story.
you think?
There's so many things wrong with this. First of all,
Yeah.
didn't someone who would recognize him go with the
Apparently-
search party? For one.
Apparently not.
Okay. And
No.
two,
Yeah.
do they normally have search parties that go out in Turkey where they don't give them a picture of somebody to, like, we're just randomly looking for somebody and they're just calling his name, like, in the forest, like they're calling
Right.
for Bo Peep,
That's probably what happened. Anyway, so when he told them that he was the guy they were looking for, they didn't believe him. And so the truth finally came out when his friend Misut saw him and said, "Hey, that's Mutlu." And everybody went, "Oh, crap, it really is."
Was that
So-
the friend he got lost in the woods with?
Yes. Anyway, this
Why
guy
were these two
Mootloose.
woods drinking? And he had a wife. This all sounds kind of weird to begin with, but go ahead. All right.
Look, that's for another story, and there's nothing wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Anyway,
Oh, but
this guy Mootloose said he was part of the search team for more than half an hour. So, so that's what's happening in Turkey.
you can't make that stuff up.
No, I wish I could, but I'm not that good. But so yeah, that's just plain stupid for today.
Welcome to Celebrity Kitchen.
Welcome to Celebrity Kitchen with our guest today, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, you're kidding. I'm a big fan of Arnold. Wow.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, me too.
Hello, boys. Nice to be here.
So what will you be cooking today, Arnold?
Steak. I like steak. I like it rare. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
What?
I mean not overcooked.
Oh, right.
Oh, sure. Okay.
What kind of fire do you like to cook your steak over? Oops, fire is a bad word to say in California.
Boy, Ray.
Are you worried about the forest fires coming close to your compound?
Come with me if you want to live.
What?
I mean, I like to barbecue over charcoal briquettes.
Oh, I see.
I must go now and start the fire. Hasta la vista, baby.
Arnold, you're leaving?
I'll be back.
Oh, good.
While he's gone, I got to tell you, I have a splitting headache. I hope it's nothing serious.
It's not a tumor.
Oh, you're back. Oh, Arnold, did you get the fire started? Is there anything you need?
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Okay. Billy, give Arnold your clothes and your boots, and I'll give him my motorcycle.
Wait a minute. What? I'm not. You idiot. You don't even have a motorcycle.
Oh, right. How is the steak coming, Arnold?
It's cooking good. I like broccoli with my steak.
How do you prepare your broccoli, Arnold?
Time to get to the chopper.
Oh, of course. Wait. Do you hear that? There really is a chopper.
Oh.
Goodbye, boys. Gotta run.
Bye, Arnold.
Bye. We'll see ya. Idiot Science.
All right, folks. Welcome to another edition of Idiot Science, starring your favorite idiots. Okay, so,
That's
hey,
correct.
Bill. Yeah,
That's
you know what we're going
correct.
to talk about today?
What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about why flies are able to fly so fast.
Huh.
You ever try and catch one of those things?
I have tried to catch. Yeah. And I think you can only
yeah.
catch the ones that are half dead, or maybe three-quarters
Yep.
dead. I don't know.
I don't understand because I can just barely see the wings that these things have, but I swear they're as fast as jets. So, in the interest of science, we're going to discuss how and why. So I can tell you this, that there are lots of insects that have two pairs of wings, okay, versus just one pair. And
Oh, so they
some
got
of them,
four wings.
yeah, four wings, okay? And depending on the insect, some of those wings flap all together, like all in the
Uh-huh.
same direction, not as opposites. Like in bees and butterflies, both pairs of wings are hooked together so that they flap as one large wing surface. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Uh-huh.
But flies move their two sets of wings in opposite directions and at incredibly high speeds. So here comes the question. If you've got two sets of wings and they're moving in opposite directions, why don't you just stand still? Doesn't one pair cancel out the other pair?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So flies are an oddity when it comes to wings.
Apparently, yes. And just imagine, I can barely walk and talk. Imagine the what's the word I want here?
I don't know.
Coordination
Uh-huh.
it must take to have two sets of wings and have them flap in opposite directions.
Well, you know what? I don't know. Maybe this is why flies are called flies.
Oh, that's too easy. Oh, you took the easy way out.
Well, well, I mean,
Really?
when they're going around with names, it's like they looked at that thing and they're like, wow, that thing's got 4 wings and they're going opposite. And that thing still can fly. So we'll call it a fly. It's a good thing they use
Oh.
that name for that.
Oh man.
What? Come on. Think about it. What happens when a fly is standing still? Is he still a fly? What do we
that's
call
a
him? A
good
still?
A still.
A
Hey,
st-
swat that still while he's sitting on the table. Yeah, no.
They're you know, I mean, think about that,
Yeah.
right? And what
Do
the
you
hell
have
is a
any-
flea?
A flea is a flea is a baby fly. How the hell do I know?
Well,
A
Well, I
flea-
mean, we got flies and you got fleas.
yeah, but
Well, do
and-
fleas fly? Yes. And can a fly flee?
no, fleas don't fly. Fleas
Wait, fleas don't fly?
No, fleas hitch a ride.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fleas hitch a ride on
So
other
fleas
moving objects.
hitch a ride
like
on a fly.
dogs.
A flea goes
not-
on a fly. Oh, a flea
I'm
goes
not
on a dog.
I don't know. Right, flea goes on the
Got
dog.
it.
Right,
Got
or
it.
a cat, or anything else that moves. Yeah, they hitch rides.
Well,
They
they're
don't fly.
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
like-
don't think flies are too smart because flies, I know the few things I know about flies, they eat
Yeah.
poop. Okay. That can't be
Yeah.
too smart.
no, they land on anything and try and eat anything, and then to eat whatever they're gonna eat, they have to vomit on it. They actually have to regurgitate on it. Didn't you see the
Why would
fly
you
with?
eat
Didn't you
poop?
see the fly with Jeff Goldblum?
I
He had
know,
to
he
throw
had
up
all
on
those-
everything before he ate it.
I don't
Usually I
understand.
throw up after I eat stuff. No, he had to.
I just I don't get the whole eating poop thing. It just I thought they'd
Yeah.
be smarter, but they're not.
No,
It's-
they're
I
not.
can't wait for that day when all of a sudden flies are, they're going around and all of a sudden
Yeah.
they land on meat or like
Yeah.
or a cupcake and it'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, wait a minute, damn, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm done with that old crap.
Yeah, beats that pile of crap I was slurping on yesterday. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what else? One thing I know about flies, they
Yeah.
they like to rub their hands together, and apparently that's to get all the crap off. They don't mind
No.
eating it, but they don't like it on their hands.
No, the ones that rub their hands together are evil geniuses. Ha!
Okay, gotcha.
You didn't know that? Yeah, those are the evil genius flies.
Dr.
Yeah.
Fly.
Dr. Fly, right. Well, have we made big enough idiots of ourselves up to this point?
I know you did, and I'm pretty close there. So yeah.
All right. Is it time to go home?
Yes. I'm
Because
gonna go fly.
I know I left some bread out and there's probably a bunch of flies on it, so I'm going to go home and kill them now. And so thanks for stopping in out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, please explain it to me.
Okay, so welcome to Please Explain It to Me. This is a part of the show where we look at certain aspects of life and things that we see around us in certain circumstances, and we wonder, please explain this to me. Like, hey, Bill,
Yeah.
explain to me why would you bolt on $3,000 worth of accessories onto a $500 Honda Civic? I see these guys
I
on the-
wouldn't.
No,
so,
you wouldn't.
yeah.
No, but I see these guys on the road all the time. They pass me in these little Honda Civics that probably worth $500 at the crusher, and yet they've bolted on, I'd say, $3,000 worth of accessories.
What are these
Eh.
accessories like?
Oh my gosh, you've got this big, huge exhaust pipe sticking out the back, this big, huge muffler. You've got this giant wing that should be on an Indy car. You've got,
they're trying
you've
to
got,
make it look like it's a Ferrari when they've got,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. You've got $2,000 worth of wheels on the car. You've got
Oh
these
my
European mirrors. I've seen. Oh God, the stuff I've seen is just amazing. And I'm thinking, yeah, well, if it was a $10,000 car, I could
Right.
see spending $3,000
It's a
on
wannabe.
accessories. It's a what?
It's a wannabe.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's definitely a wannabe.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
waste.
Oh, it's big waste. Okay, so why would you run with the bulls in Pamplona? Why would you do this?
I don't get it. No, I don't understand. And
Is,
you would
is
think it
your
would just be native people, but right? There's people that
Oh,
come from other countries that go and
oh
I
yeah,
gotta go do. Oh,
yeah.
I gotta go do that.
I gotta go do that. Is your life that dull that you've got to, you've got to be chased by a bull to get some
And possibly
excitement?
get gored,
Yeah, yeah,
gored,
gored. Yeah,
gorged.
yeah,
Yeah.
gorged, whatever. Al Gore, whatever. Um, why would you explain this to me? Why would you major in art appreciation? That right there. That's just I,
Yeah,
I,
it's I don't know. It's is English lit just as bad as that or no?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you stand there and you look at paintings and go, hmm, that's that's interesting. That's progressive. That's I mean, seriously, art appreciation.
But can
And
you
it's an
get
actual
paid?
course.
Right.
It's a course. It's an actual
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Explain to me, why would you tattoo your face?
Oh, we can't go there.
No,
I'm
we
not much of a fan of tattoos to begin with. I have enough
yeah.
scars and
Yeah, you and me both. Yeah.
that
Why would you
yeah.
oh, look, maybe if you were just hideously ugly and you decided, hey, let's put something pretty on this thing, maybe I could see it then. But otherwise, I can't imagine why you would tattoo your face.
Yeah,
Just,
no, I mean, and tattoos that actually look like they're wrong, they like almost look like a defect,
yes.
like that, like they have like these, as people get these tattoos that are like this, it's like this pinkish red splash on your arm, looks
Uh huh.
like you had a burn,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why would you
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
And on your face, yeah, the
Yeah.
face is, I mean, you
Yeah.
know, that's like,
No.
that's the no-no spot, so.
Yeah. No. Explain to me, why would you drink until you pass out?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're missing out on all the fun at that point.
Exactly.
You drink to have fun and yay, and let's party and let's dance and let's act stupid, but you
Well, I
drink till
think
you pass
the
out.
problem is that the ones that pass out, they get to a certain point of drinking where they they're already too far gone and they don't know any better, so it just becomes like they're just drinking water, not realizing that it works the opposite way than water
Ah,
would do. And yeah,
good
so
point. Yeah,
I'm
good
thirsty. No,
point.
you're not. I'm
Yeah,
just no clue.
yeah. All right. Well, I know you or I would never do the next one, but I've read about people that toss a bag of kittens over a bridge
Oh God.
into water. I mean,
Oh God.
explain this to me. Why would
I,
you do something like that?
I didn't know about
It's
this.
just,
This is a thing, huh? That's
oh
horrible.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just, yeah,
It's inhumane. It's
yes,
uh,
extremely,
no. I'd like to put them
extremely
in a bag
inhumane.
and toss them over a bridge.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Explain to me, why would you eat chocolate covered ants?
I wouldn't, but protein, I guess.
There
I've
is
heard they
no,
taste pretty good.
yeah, okay. There is no
That's
situation where I'd be that hungry where I'd be go,
it's
okay, yeah,
psychological. I think if you didn't know that it was, and you ate something chocolate covered, you wouldn't know it.
yeah,
It's not gonna. You're not gonna be like, this tastes just like ants, because
yeah,
not like you've ever eaten
okay,
ants.
all
You
right,
can't compare it to anything. So
all right, good point. And
right,
of course, they probably taste like chicken because everything else does. Okay,
right.
so hey, this ant tastes like chicken. So explain this to me. Why would you swim with sharks?
Well,
Yeah,
it's one of those things,
yeah.
that you
What?
can, it's
What things?
bragging rights. You can say, I swam with the
Oh,
sharks and show
okay.
them your
So
scar.
yeah, right, exactly. This is where it bit me. Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to get in the water with anything that can eat me. So, unless it's my girlfriend. All right.
Right.
So,
I knew that was
why?
coming.
Yeah. Okay. So, explain to me, why would you attend a KKK rally?
Oh, God. Do they still happen? I mean,
Yeah.
publicly out in
Yeah.
the open, or they're more behind closed doors?
They still have them.
They
Yep.
still.
They dress up in the pointy hats and
Oh my
they set a
gosh.
cross on fire and they I got to say though,
Horrible.
the
Horrible.
the way they all dance together, that's pretty awesome though. I mean, that takes a lot. I mean, that's like line dancing on steroids. So I mean, these
Wow.
people are idiots, but to watch them dance that good, I gotta say. All right. So explain to me why anyone would spend any more than $20 on fireworks. I mean, why don't you just take $50 bills and just light them up and go, hey,
No,
look
it's
at this?
true. It's exactly. It's worse than buying food, that you have to go through. I mean,
Yeah.
and I have neighbors, not not next door, but neighborhood, that will burn fireworks off every weekend, it seems. I mean, they must just supply their garage with just fireworks. Just like,
Oh,
it's Saturday.
it's Saturday. That's why the fireworks are going off.
Right.
Yeah, in February, right?
Right.
Cool. Okay. So explain to me, why would you open the escape hatch on an in-flight plane?
Who does that? What do you mean?
People do it.
What?
People, I've seen the news headlines. People, this wacko, they get so crazy being stuck in the plane. They get so scared that the only thing they can think of is, I must exit. So they open the hatch, and some of them amazingly have not gotten sucked out. I don't know how this happens, but
gosh.
yeah,
Wow.
people, they get so crazy on the plane that they want to open the hatch and exit the plane while it's still in the air. Just wait till it lands. That's all.
Wow.
Have another, when the drink cart comes around, grab the guy by his jewels and say, give me every bottle you got. I mean, if you're that bad off, just okay.
Wow.
This doesn't happen often, but in Appalachia it does. Explain to me why you would marry your cousin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I guess love is blind,
keep it
and
keep it in the family.
and again, yeah, keep it in the family.
She's my cousin, and I love her to death. Okay, all right. Just don't have any kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Explain to me why anyone would watch golf. I mean, playing golf is boring enough, but why would you sit there and watch golf?
No, I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
No, to watch golf is and on television. I mean, to stand there, imagine these people that all stand there. I don't think there's any seating when you see.
No,
like
there's no seating. Everybody
You have to
stands.
stand there for hours. Just stand.
And stand
watch
there, right?
them
And be
play.
quiet. And God forbid you
Right.
make a sound.
And then the little claps.
I equate this to watching paint dry. Just as exciting.
Water boil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Explain this to me. Why would you pay more attention to your phone on a first date? Why would you do that?
I guess the person wasn't too impressive to you. I guess maybe.
Oh, really? And that's is that a clue? Is that a little hint?
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, how rude can you possibly be?
Right.
Yeah. And last but not least, explain to me why anyone would listen to this podcast.
Besides the two of us.
Besides the two of us, yeah.
I got no answer for that one.
Me neither. All I can say is it's a labor of love, and we hope you enjoy it.
Please explain it to me.
Yeah. That's it for now.
This presentation sponsored by
Men, have you reached that age where certain body parts hang lower than before and you can no longer trust a fart? Introducing Wrap and Catch, the first male adult diaper that does double duty, no pun intended. Our diaper gently grabs the family jewels and nestles them in soft cotton, keeping them close to the source, while our patented poo pouch grabs any refuse that might unexpectedly release and keeps it safely away from your skin. Imagine the comfort in knowing that your boys are safely tucked away and a fart can no longer betray you. Available in 3 sizes. Look for us on the bean aisle of your local grocery store. So, hey, listen, thanks for joining us this week on Pull Yourself to Pieces.
Please check out our website, pullyourselftopieces.podbean.com, and subscribe to the show in Google and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, TuneIn Radio, or via RSS, so you'll never miss an episode.
And if you enjoy our show, don't forget to give us a high rating.
And remember to tell your friends about the show.
Yeah, right, what he said. And listen, be sure to tune in for our next podcast.
So, Ray, what do we have in store for next week's episode?
Oh, Bill, let me tell you, have we got a very exciting show for our next episode.
Oh, I can't wait.
Actor Daniel Craig will be here to discuss why his latest film will be his last as James Bond. His next film role is quite a departure from his last 5 films. In his next film, he plays a secret agent working for England's MI6 and drives an Aston Martin. His character, Jimmy Blonde likes martinis, beautiful women, and tailored suits. Also,
Wow.
straight from his latest gig in Vegas, 3-Card Monty will be here to
Ooh.
show us some card tricks. Yeah, so make sure you tune in.
Oh, most importantly, check out our ebook, The Idiot's Guide to How to Launch a Podcast, with our interactive segment where you can question Ray.
That's right, you're a resident idiot. Hey,
It's time to get back to our main topic, the mating habits of flying insects. Ray, what's your opinion on the male wasp's very large...
Thanks for listening to our show, and thank you to freesounds.org and Gottlieb, Audio Mirage, Plastibrain, Cognito Perceptu, FK Prod, Mirage Taser, Shadow Wisp, D-Boss, Viku Seru, Intra Environmental Sound Project, Julian Nicholas, Carmelo Mike, G Kill Hour, 140178 Sound, CMU Sound Design, Alan Mchi, Der Super Anton, Eric H2000, Bulbastray, FK Phantom, Ultra Dust, Ada Records, Stuart Colborn, Debroid, Cubidup, GJ, Syntax Seed, Inspector J, Astounded, Madge 061785, Just Invoke, Short Record, Lorenzo Sue, and I'm Mackenzie. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0/legal code.